Hello, let me begin with something uncomfortable. Have you ever seen a good person fail in a system that is uncomfortable? Not because they lack intelligence, not because they lack effort, but because everything around them makes success difficult. Have you seen an honest civil servant who tried to do everything right and is quietly sidelined? The entrepreneur, the trader who builds with integrity but cannot compete with those who cut corners. The young graduates who want to contribute but meet with a system that does not reward effort. And slowly, something begins to happen. Not loudly, not dramatically, but quietly. They adjust, they withdraw, or they compromise. This is how truly systems fail. Bad people rise, but when good people can no longer function. In our last episode, we look at systems, but today, we look at what systems do to people. Because systems don't just produce outcome, they influence behaviors. So they teach subtly, they teach consistently what works and what does not work. If dishonesty is rewarded, it spreads. If effort is ignored, it declines. If integrity becomes expensive, it disappears. Over time, people don't just live in the system, they adapt to it. And eventually they become it. This is a part we avoid because it is easier to say that leadership is a problem. But leadership operates within the system. And the system influences behavior. So if a system consistently produces frustration, inconsistency, compromises, even good people will struggle to remain good within it. Not an excuse. It's a diagnosis. Because until we have this understanding, we'll continue to expect exceptional behaviors from broken systems. Let me make this plain. In a system that rewards disorder, discipline becomes a disadvantage. That rewards manipulation, honesty becomes a liability. In a system that resists coordination, vision becomes frustration. The issue is not just people. It is the environment that shapes what people becomes. This is why changing faces really changes outcome. Because without changing systems, behavior remains the same. Now, this is where it gets personal. Because systems are not only institutional, they are behavioral. They influence everyday's choices. The shortcut we justify. The compromises we normalize. The standard we ignore, and the quiet decisions we make when no one is watching. Over time, these small actions accumulate, and they reinforce the very system we complain about. We must confront a difficult truth. We are not only victims of the systems we complain about, we are also participants of these broken systems. Not always intentional, not always consciously, but consistently. This is where the change begins. If systems can shape people, then people can reshape systems. Not overnight, but through consistency, through discipline, through refusal to normalize dysfunction. This is harder than ambition, because ambition wants success, but discipline sustains it. The discipline to act differently, even when the system resists it. The discipline to build trust in the environment where trust is fragile. This is how systems begin to shift. Not only through policies, but through behavior that refuses to align with the dysfunction. These behaviors begin to accumulate, begin to influence. The big system begins to respond. Because systems are not abstract. They are built from people, habits, decisions, incentives. Change these four things consistently, the system cannot remain the same. So perhaps the real question is not, why do good people fail? But what sort of system are we building by how we live? Society is not written only by its leaders. It is written daily by the behavior of its people. And this is where responsibility returns to us, not as blame, but as power. Because abundance is not an event, it's a pattern of system working. It's a pattern of people who refuse to allow systems to fail. I am Segun Oke, the abundance evangelist. Thank you for thinking with me. And if this podcast resonates with you, take time to drop a comment. I love to read them. Do endeavor to subscribe to this channel. See you in our next episode, and thank you.